Hi, Luke from Luke's Military Museum, and today we are going to be going over how to tell a World War II M1 helmet from a modern day, or Vietnam. If you ever watched the movie Saving Private Ryan, you will notice the leather straps that go over the front of an M1 helmet. Those leather straps come out from these little tiny ports right there, and that is a very distinct teller of a World War II M1 helmet. Unfortunately, these leather straps raw out not very fast, but quite fast. So, the little attachments that it would go off of are probably most likely still there. The next thing you can go off of are the seams. World War II M1 helmets had seams in the front. After World War II, the seams were put into the back. So this is about a 1948 M1 helmet, so about around Korea, right before Korea. This is a better representation of a Vietnam helmet. So if you're lucky enough to find an M1 helmet in an antique store, one of the best ways of telling is there should be a date that it was made in the helmet. Sometimes they are very washed out, and this one seems to be quite washed out. So that's a great way of telling exactly when this is made. This one was made in 1962. Another way of telling is the helmet liner. In this one you can see the striped pattern. That is a lot older of a pattern for a helmet liner. On one helmet, they came in two sections. The helmet liner and the actual steel helmet. These helmets were sometimes called pot helmets because soldiers would take them off after a day of fighting and cook their food right in the pot over the fire. Sometimes there will be a name on the helmet that is very rare, but a little bit harder to find than just a normal M1 helmet. This is a good representation of a Vietnam M1 helmet liner. So obviously, just the normal brownish, greenish shell. So for comparison, here are the two next to each other. This one has a star on it and Air Force stripes. A little bit hard to see, but right there. Then the two shells, metal shells next to each other. Try to get them a little bit better of an area. Right like that. I'll do more on the history of this helmet later on, but this is a World War I Brody's helmet, an American one. So obviously you can very well tell what helmet is World War I, which helmet is Vietnam, World War II. If you come across an M1 helmet being from World War II or Vietnam, I would definitely recommend buying it if it's a decent price. I mean, $150 is a little bit steep for an M1 helmet unless it has like the company, like the 1st Infantry is a very popular helmet for having #1 patch right there. Sorry about the lighting. But a good M1 helmet like this one right here would go from anywhere from $70 to $100. But I got this one for $140, which is a little bit steep for a Vietnam helmet. But if you come across a good M1 helmet and you're looking to buy it, I would definitely recommend them. They are very cool to add to your collection. Thank you for watching this and learning about the M1 helmet.